What's going on, world? It's your boy Soulful Mike back at it again. New episode of the Soul Searching Podcast. We got a special guest in the building. But before we go any further, go to youtube.com/Soul Searching Podcast. Rate, review, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Raiders.
Give us 5 stars. Anything less than 5 stars, you are a hater. Your mama didn't raise you right. Let's be real. We got a lot. As you see in the video, you can't hear it, but when it's a lot of tings, a lot of tings in here, a lot of product placement going on, and we got a very special guest in the building. But first, Joey, do what you do, bro.
Yeah, it's the kid Joey Gold 24K. Take your ass to thejoint.com. Ain't no more JoeyGold24K.com no more. We just consolidated. We putting everything on one spot.
One site.
Go to thejoint.com. THAJOYNT. You know what I'm saying? Get you some music. Get you some clothes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to some free music. Download it for free. You know
Great
what I'm
music.
saying?
Great music too.
I work hard on my shit.
Buy shirts, sit your ass down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Practice good hygiene. Brush your teeth. Put on lotion. You
Lotion
know what
coming
saying?
soon.
Floss yourself.
All that coming soon. Can't wait.
All that shit. Go get pedicures. Take care of your feet. You know what I'm saying?
And your hands too.
And
you don't
your
want no dirt
hands.
under your nails.
Word.
To be honest about that, take a shower. We got a special guest in the building. My brother, please introduce yourself.
Yo, it's KVNELVN from 2020. You know, we out here.
Yes. Now tell him what you do though. Tell him what you do. You can brag. Brag a little bit.
I mean, I do a little bit of everything, but you know, main thing I do is handle business.
There we go.
That's what I do first. You know, that's what you got to do.
Handle business.
But, what most people would know me for is either playing ball or shoe designing. But like, you gotta take it a little bit step further. Dudes could design shoes all day, but it stay in the notebook. You know.
You make it a reality.
We producing shoes. We manufacturing shoes. You know, it's a lot more than that.
It's mad different.
It's different. It's
like,
different.
You know what Meek say? Levels.
It's levels to this. It's levels to this. I like.
It's mad different when you actually make the shoes.
Like, but let's get into it.
Materialize.
Like, let's get into it. Listen, there's no rock and knock. There's no name your price.
We skipping that.
We skipping all that because we need to talk.
Facts.
Let's get down to the
business.
Let's get to the shit.
Let's do it. First things first, my brother. Where you from?
Brooklyn, Sunset Park to be exact. You know, Sunset
Go
Park.
ahead, Lee.
456. You know,
yes.
there, literally a block away from the park. You know.
So,
BK. We was in the park. That was our block. You know, like, we was there, man. Shout out to the block, man. Y'all know who y'all are.
Yes.
I don't want to say no names, you know.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Say no names,
We're not doing that.
no.
Everybody knows. If you know, you know.
If you know,
If you know,
If you was
know.
there, you know.
Yeah, if you
was there, you know you was there.
That's simple.
If you got to ask, you don't need to know. And if you already know, you need to ask.
Word.
That's simple. I love
Facts.
it. I love it. All right. First things first. Where did the affinity for sneakers even come from?
I mean, from New York, man. I'm a ball player. Like, you know, you a ball player as part of your equipment. You know, it's like, literally, you have to be a sneaker. I mean, not have to. It's just pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know
It comes
naturally.
Yeah.
I sent you the question.
It's just like simple, you know. It's like this PJ Tucker shit. Is like, you know, a nigga, you get a crease in your 11s, you know. You just wear them for ball, and now niggas think like you rocking the, or you ever get like the bread, you know, you get that scratch, that white pan, and the pan leather got white
on it.
Man, you turn them into ball kicks.
That's right.
You got threes. I know if you got threes, the paint chip on the True Blue or whatever, ball kicks, man. Just
automatically.
Simple. And then you know, you just end up copping more kicks, man.
Happens naturally.
I'll be real with you though.
And balling all of them.
Yeah. I'll be real with you though. The sneakers that really like hooked me was the Bape Marvel collab.
Wow.
And Bape, like,
I love asking this question. You see, you get a different answer every time.
Or like 04, 05.
Yes,
like
sir.
They would
You don't hear that a lot.
I mean, if you really want to get technical, is that what caught me was like it's an uptown. It's an uptown.
It's up.
Yep.
You know, but it was just so crazy to me that the box, you know, it looked like an action figure, and everyone like was attributed to a character. and like the colorways like accurately represented the characters, and they each had like the Thor's had his hammer, you know, the Spider-Man had his face, you know, and then it was just like what, like I couldn't get them, you know, and I think that's what started like that. Nah, you know, I ain't gonna admit defeat no more. Nah, I ain't admitting defeat no more, because, I mean, I was like 14 at that time, 15. And then it was like, them shits was like 400 retail.
That was
and
hard.
then resale was like...
You wasn't getting them.
Forget it.
Nah, man. You know how many hood tournaments you gotta win?
On the side, hustle that word.
And then it was just like, you know what? Yeah, that's like being real. It was the Bape Marvel collab in like 04, 05.
What was your favorite sneaker?
Favorite? It would have to be, you know, it's crazy though, because it's like, the sneaker that was like my favorite as a kid was like the black and chrome Jordan 8s.
Okay.
But like now,
I knew he was gonna say something different.
But like now, looking back at it, I can't even consider the 8 a classic. I can't even consider like, I can't consider the 8 a classic.
We always have a lot of real conversations about Jordans.
I mean, like if you want to get real technical, out of like 1 through 11, there's a couple duds in there. You know, like we could talk about it.
Kind of hard to say out loud.
I said it.
I mean, I would say a dud is any shoe that if it has like real limited guidelines on what you can do with it, like the Aquas is amazing.
Yes.
The black and chrome 8s is amazing, but if that shoe's not all black or all white,
it's a fact.
It looks.
It's a mid.
It's a dud.
It's like a little mid.
Like, in theory, the all red joints, right? Like in theory, crazy.
It's supposed to go off.
And then like you see them in person, or like the wolf gray joints, like in theory, supposed to be. But then like you see them and you're like,
it's a lot of mid.
Yeah, like
they not John Blaze.
The twos, I would say, is in that level.
Oh, twos is a definite.
Yeah. Nobody ever say like, yo, my favorite is the
They
twos.
need to bring the twos back. Nobody wants to bring the twos back.
Don C tried it, you know, with the quilting, but like that shit just looked like the padding on the wall. This shit, niggas did the podcast.
They soundproof the twos.
You know, but I would say even the 7s, you know, I would put in there like, so 3s. I mean, those 3 right there, the 2s, the 8s, the 7s, and the 10s to me are duds.
Yeah, 10s are definite. I've said that too.
Yo,
the 10s are socks.
Yeah.
Yo, them shits squeak like
yes.
You know, you're in a scary
soon as they
movie,
get wet, them joints get wet, it's it.
You know, you're in a scary movie and like niggas is trying to like sneak away and you hear that. That shit do that shit every step.
They try to give you away.
Yeah,
they try to give you away.
You can't get away with nothing in 10.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Every time we have a conversation about Jordans, I think back to that LeBron versus Jordan episode we had.
Oh, we're going to do that again.
Oh, I mean... Yeah,
we're gonna have to be honest this time, and we're gonna do it again.
Nah, I feel like we kept it real because if we look, we go back to our shit.
We said a lot of LeBrons. Yeah, was better.
Because I feel like where we kind of went left was we went head to head with the LeBron. So like LeBron 1s versus the Jordan 1s.
Nah, no way.
So it was like LeBron 2s and LeBron 3s versus. You know
no, next time what we're gonna do is we just gonna take the shoes and we're gonna rank them
top.
Yeah, we're going to rank
bottom.
Yeah.
And then,
I'll keep it a buck. LeBron got, you know, he has a very underrated shoe line, but he does have some duds.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
That's a definite.
Yeah, and, like, I think that, you know.
But the joints that's heat.
Oh my God.
I think he got a solid, like, 4 in a row that's just fire. I think
7 to 10, I feel.
Yeah, I think it was 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
And some of them soldiers.
The 11 was no.
Some of them soldiers.
The soldiers too. Some of the but 7 to 10 was fish grease.
Yeah.
Fish grease out here.
He caught a fucking hot wave.
Yeah.
Well, yo, I like I said, man, like I'm really in the shoe industry, so like I know, and it's like 7 to 10 was when he was in Miami.
Yep.
So I mean, like, I remember I did a paper on like if Jordan would have went to the a different team, would he have sold more shoes?
That black, white, and
red. It's like you know,
it's undefeated colorway.
And red.
If you go to like Phoenix Suns or some shit.
Or you got purple and orange and white as
on some G shit. I'm sorry, I know this is gonna upset a lot of Knicks fans, but yo, the Knicks colorway is like a very hard sell.
White and orange.
Yeah, that's a very hard sell on to consistently put out
fire shoe.
So it's like Jordan being in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like that added to the ability to create a classic colorway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you Kobe, just to pay attention to Kobe, you know, like he was in the Lakers. He got some heat too in his lineup.
Yeah.
But like none of the shoes I would say are Lakers
colorways. That is true.
Yeah, it's always the alternate joints,
colorway,
the
like
Bruce Lee
the
joints,
Barcelona Knights. Yeah.
My favorite Kobe's the invisibility cloaks.
Hard.
Sevens.
Yes.
Hard. All them like blue, red, and poison dart frogs.
Yes.
Crazy.
Mean. Those 8s.
And it's like, but like Jordan had a crazy advantage because like you pay attention, every shoe he played in sold out.
Yeah.
And
you got the easiest colorway because either it's a white shoe or a black shoe.
Yeah.
That's in your jersey. Then you throw in the red.
Then you throw in the gray,
Yeah, a little bit.
You start throwing in the elephant print, like, that worked. All right, so let's try that on the 4s.
Yep.
Let's try that on the 5s. So it's like the team you play for definitely has an effect because them South Beach LeBrons.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
And even some of the Miami the 10s.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The postseason joints.
Yeah, man.
Hard.
You throwing that red, that
yellow. The throwback jersey.
Yes.
The throwback jersey.
Yeah, honestly, Miami got one of the most classic and like hardest logos. Like that.
Yeah.
That old when they did the old school. It's. And then you pay attention when LeBron goes back to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard sell.
Yep.
Then you got Kyrie. You got Kyrie like, yo, I want to leave Cleveland. It could be a lot more things about moving the needle on your shoes selling because
you get more colorways.
You get more. You go to Boston.
Now it's white and green.
That's white and green. There's more people that like are way more of like.
For the brand, they're for the brand too.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Boston all the way. So they're down to go get some green Kyries.
So you think about that. I mean, you got Dwayne Wade when he was with Lee Ning a couple years back. I was like working with some dudes or whatever on Lee Ning's, and they was talking about like him, like possible teams he would go to.
Yeah.
I remember, you guys remember when they was like, oh, we don't know if they
he
could have
go to the Bulls and
which he did go to. Yeah.
But I remember like the designers and dudes talking like, we want to keep him on the Heat because there's so much we could do.
Dude, it's easy.
We don't want him to go to no Bobcats. Like that's
because the Heat got so many jerseys, they got so many throwbacks. You could do a lot more, and it's like.
They got the cheat code colors when you got white and black,
but
they also
got yellow. And they also have pink in their old school jerseys.
They got primary colors. When you got primary colors, it's easy to do stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that do play a big factor in a lot of these marketing campaigns and stuff like that. Like, I believe like LeBron being on the Lakers. It's not even about LeBron's to a point where he gonna make he signed that lifetime deal.
Yeah, he's good.
Because Nike would have never signed that deal if they weren't completely confident that he gonna
move units.
He gonna move 100 mil in shoes, guaranteed, no matter what. Like he got 25 pairs of shoes. He got the LeBron Soldier line. What's that? The LeBron Soldier.
They up to 12.
12, and he's up to
16. About to be 17 next year with the regular line.
He got 28 models.
And not the Witness. And the Witness joints too.
The playoff joints, the Witness,
and the ambassadors,
and the Soldiers.
yeah.
So he got at least 30 by now.
Yeah, he got 30 models out in what 16 years.
17 years.
About to be 17.
About to be 17 years. Yeah.
We like he in a different place. Like, if I guarantee, like, if it was more about selling shoes with him, he would have been in a place where the colorways gotta make sense.
Yeah.
That's why like people talking about KD coming to New York, and I'm like,
them sneakers ain't moving.
Well, them
sneakers is already not moving.
KD moved the needle, but like Kyrie just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like
his popularity.
Yeah, he.
But the sneakers is hot though. Them shits is
up until this one.
All right, but like just off the strength of the 3s and the 4s, these 5s is gonna go anyway.
What the Kyrie 5s?
Yeah,
they moving a little bit.
I mean, yeah, because they're playing off of that developing the build, status. Like with LeBron, he comes, you never know what he's gonna do next year. Kyrie's like, oh well, we got this shoe, people like it works. Let's take things off and add things on, but we're not gonna completely go left. Because I mean,
and his price point is
every
sneaker from LeBron every year was different.
Like crazy different. I mean, I remember when they added the full airbag. I was like, wow, they really like going left on like every single shoe. Like even the Flyknit when they did the 15s, it was the 15s, them low cut ones. And they did Flyknit. It's like I was not expecting them to go that route after what they just did with the 14. I was thinking like, and then turn around, they dropped this. So I don't even know what the 17s is gonna look like.
No one has a clue.
Yeah. It's hard to gauge it. With Kyrie, it was like, all right, they took the shark teeth joints and then they added a bird wing. So he's going with animals. He's going with an animal theme.
I mean, but I also think like he has his finger to the pulse on like these AAU kids and like these basketball kids. He's not like worried about like that collab with Concepts. That's to try and get us. But he's more his needle is more like where he moves the needle at
with the kids. That's a fact.
Them kids is like. Man,
but the kids rock the Kyries and they rock the Stephs.
They all rock the they all play ball. They all walk to school dribbling with the ball.
The kids that wear their ball kicks to school. With sweats.
That's ready to ball at any given moment.
Those kids, me. I was a dude that was like, oh nah, I'm got ball kicks in my back because I ain't wearing if I'm rocking a pair of kicks to school. They not ball kicks until like I said.
It's time to get that scarf or something like that.
I get a crease or some like a new pair come out and like I already got that pair. Like
all right, we can hoop in these now.
Or like like I get tired of shoes or because I think sneakerheads. I'm not sure if I'm the only one to do this, but like I would binge like a shoe. Like I would have like
3 or 4 pairs.
I would have like black cement 3s and like. Cooking cream 4s, and I would like rock them for like that month, and then put them away for like mad long, and then next time
bring them back out,
and pull them back out. Grab 3-4 outfits, rock them heavy that month, and then put them back. So it's like, those are like basically the two niggas that. The two people you can aim at when you got a shoe. Like, the dude is gonna rock them.
All the time,
Or the dude is gonna
hoop in them. Whatever the purpose of the shoe is, they gonna do it.
That helps too, because if you hooping the shoes, you messing them up. So you gonna keep buying
new shoes.
New Kyries? Oh, I just dropped it. So.
All right, I gotta ask you. Name of the company. Where'd the name of the company come from?
2020. I mean, is pretty, self-explanatory. It's about having perfect vision. It's just like when you're trying to come up with a name of the company, you want to have something that everybody can instantly understand, something that everybody knows. And I just figured, like, numbers, numbers you could put on anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
people like keeping count of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, like, and it stands for vision, so it's just like, that's what we went with. Me, I got a team. It's not just me, myself. I got partners or whatever.
Yeah.
So we ended up going with that for the marketability and just, like, honestly what it stands for. And then I chose the KVNELVN. That's my brand or that's my shoe line. Is basically, like, the way we structured it is 2020 is Nike and KVNELVN is Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan brand.
Specifically the shoes.
Jordan brand is owned by Nike. A lot of people won't even know that. It's type crazy, but it's a subsidiary of Nike. It's an extension. It's like
I thought Jordan broke off from them a little bit back.
Nah, what happened was he had 5% of Jordan brand. And he sold it back to them, and that's why now Nike's putting the Nike Airs on
the back of
the shoes because of that stipulation. That's also why he makes $90 million off $6 billion in revenue.
Gotcha.
So it's like it was always a technical thing. That's why you see them talking about remastering and like all this stuff because when they got rights to,
so they was cutting them off basically. When he bought more into his own company, they started cutting them off, and they stopped giving them the leather.
It's the same thing with Penny. Penny, the phone posit was his, and then I think he had like some type of deal where he had like crazy royalties on the phones, and then like right before they brought him back, like his deal was up or something like that. And they just started flooding the market with phones.
Yeah.
And he wasn't seeing nothing off that. So it's like
crazy.
If you pay attention, it don't have the Penny logo on it. Like a lot of phones don't have the Penny logo.
Yeah, that's true.
We
was just talking about like owning your own masters. And shit.
Look.
Yeah, I mean, like when you sign to a company, it's like we will give you this and this is what we get, and like you basically sign a non-compete deal. Like you guys know Q4 and all that.
That's our homie.
Yeah, that's
Quentin.
That's I met Quentin in 2015. Peak was one of the first companies I went to go work with. So I had already started 2020, and I was kind of working with Li Ning, and I got into like the sneaker industry or whatever, and I started trying to use my basketball leverage to get sponsorships from companies, and then like getting that way, like, yo, send me samples, I'll test them out for you, I'll influence for you. Before this social media influence thing was big, and then they actually sent me a couple pairs of Tony Parkers, and I spoke to the dude Kenny, Carol on the phone, and Mary or whatever, and I flew out over there, and I was just like, yo, I could get dudes in New York to rock these. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me I want to work on the TP3s, or give me a George Hills or something. And they were like, yo, man, shit, like, chill, bro. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, and Quentin,
they didn't see the vision.
Yeah, and Quentin was there at the meeting, and like, I kind of he looked at me and he was like, yo, that's kind of how I was, before I started. But Quentin's nasty, like, Quentin is the dude. So, but anyways, he ended up separating from the company, and I remember he had like told me a story. He was like, he had designed some shoe for Tracy McGrady or whatever, and Tracy couldn't drop it. They couldn't drop it because he had signed that deal with Adidas when he was 17.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo,
that's crazy.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So I mean, like, when you see like dudes like Quinn, they start their own company, you know, and it's like you're like, yo,
I could do this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't design like him.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody got their own style, but it's just like the same way as everybody pick up a ball, everybody dribble different.
Everybody got a different form.
Everybody's strategy to score is different.
Yep.
You know, you got to play to your strengths. So, he definitely doing his thing. He's signing NBA players, and his shoe is like real technically sound and like on some G shit. His shoes probably better than a lot of shoes out there on the market.
Oh, trust we know. We got people that hooping them on our podcast. That hooping Q4s.
I was
vouch for him.
Yes.
Yo, I was walking on the street one day and you know, like I ain't gonna sit and say like, yo, we best of friends, but we had texted and like he saw when I was coming up and you know he would be like, yo, you keep doing your thing, and it's like I knew what he was going through, and it was like I'm walking through the street one day, I see this dude, CJ Champion. Dude's like a professional slam dunker. Like he on ball.
He just dunk.
He just jump. He just get paid to do 360 windmills.
Like, come do a cartwheel and do it under the leg.
And I see him wearing some Q4s, and I'm like, yo. So I took a picture and I sent him along. I'm like, yo, this is real. And then like a year later, he signed in Langston Galloway,
Mo Spades. Etwan Moore. Yes. Got the deal in China.
Yeah. The dude is he did it right. You know, he worked with some companies. He built a lot. He did a lot for Peak.
He grinded.
Yo, he did a lot for Peak, and you could see because like when he left,
everything went down.
TPs is not the same. Fam.
That's why Tony Parker keep getting hurt.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like
Tony Parker need to
hang it up.
Well, I mean,
I was about to say sign with Q4, but ain't enough years left.
Yeah, he can hang it up.
Ain't enough years left.
Nah, I mean, like it's just that was the old strategy, you know. You start a shoe company, you sign ball players, you on the you know, Tony Parker ain't known as he's never been somebody that's gonna like. To me, move the needle on sneakers.
Get us to buy some kicks.
Outside of France.
But he is a nice ball player.
Yeah.
He like super great ball player. He's on this amazing team.
Yeah.
He but he ain't gonna get. He ain't
Mr. Marketable.
Well, yeah.
But I think like with those companies, the idea is we get this guy, we always get the next guy. You know, Under Armour got lucky with Steph.
Yeah.
They got lucky with Steph.
Nike dropped the ball on that one.
I mean, you got a dude drop 54 in your kicks, and then the next year you don't sign him because of some like whatever deal.
You didn't even do the presentation right. You had someone else name in the presentation. You couldn't say his name.
I mean, but also that goes back to Steph Curry. Goes back to when I played ball. You know, it was athleticism over skill. Now you see guys like Trae Young in the league. Guys like that's like my style. You seen the league. I'm 6'3", but I don't play like I play more skill based. I'm more hesitations and pull from 35. And 2009, 2010, coaches is yelling at you for that.
Yeah, that wasn't the game back then.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
You pull from 35.
You was gonna sit. You better make it.
Even if you make, you still gonna sit.
Yeah. Because if you took a 3 back then, you was like, "What are you doing?"
I mean, I was in
a regular 3.
I was in Utah doing like Euro steps and like they were calling travels and shit. And I felt like when every time Iverson did a crossover, he got called for a carry, and then like 4 years later. Everybody
is doing it. Yeah.
It's like, so like that was a weird time, and then Steph was going through it at that time.
Yeah.
Even Steph was going through it at that time where if you was a jump shot based scorer or like a handle based scorer, they was not playing. Harden was going through it at that time.
Yeah.
When he was at Arizona, they were talking about Oh, dribble too much. And now that's all you can.
Yeah.
Homie from the Kings going through it now, too. What's his name?
Hill?
Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill.
He remember they was facing Golden State. He was about to take that three.
And the coach was like,
coach yelled at him.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, he hit the first one.
Yeah, he made the first one.
And then the coach yelled at him for taking the three.
And he was scared to take the second one.
The second one was for the win.
Yep.
Yo, Hill is a problem,
yes,
too.
definitely. Buddy Hill, Midnights is Oklahoma.
Yeah,
but his coach is killing him.
Well, look, Yeager got fired. I didn't think justifiably, but.
And they about to go get Luke.
I mean, man, you know how that is. There's musical chairs in a lot of these industries.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And it be the same coaches, too.
Yeah, it be the same
When the last time a new coach came through?
I mean, like the barriers of entry, you know, just to even be in that pool of an NBA coach, like, what do you got to do? You know, I think Mike Spoelstra was, like, luckiest.
Look at Patrick. Patrick was on the bench for 15 years and had to go to college. Yeah. Couldn't even get an NBA job.
Yeah, I mean, those jobs is when I was in college, another thing, I went to college with Dame Lillard. I was at Weber State. I mean, I was going through that situation where it's like you 6'3" and you're not jumping over niggas, like you want to pull from 35.
whatever, go sit.
Man, yeah, but like, you know, when they recruiting you and stuff, everything sound good, and then you get there and it's like, man, whatever. Yeah. So I ended up getting cut or whatever, but seeing like how like Dame, bro, he was throwing it through his legs. Like, people will see Dame now and be like, oh,
there's no way.
Nah, his hops is crazy, bro.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I was in, like, you start looking and then you start realizing, like, damn, there's really some freak athletes out there. So, like, I had one of the coaches I had, like, pulled me to the side. I was like, yo, it's time you start thinking about, like, not playing in the NBA, because if you were, you would have known already. Like, it's a secret society. Like, they know. Like, your dad played in the league. You got like a 90% chance of getting picked over somebody else who's just as good as you.
Austin Rivers.
Yeah. if me and you is the same level, like we got the same stats, same everything, but your dad played in the league, you getting picked.
Yep.
Guaranteed. You know,
Austin Rivers, number 8 overall. Nobody but Monty Williams was gonna take him.
Bro, that dude was
Luke Walton.
Bro, Austin Rivers was like the epitome of somebody who will get 30 because he took 30 shots.
Yep.
Like,
mad and efficient.
In high school, that's like, you would get benched if you didn't, like, pass him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, dudes like that don't know. You know, when you get to the league, it's all apex predators.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
He real. He's real. He's real. He's okay.
Yeah, there you go. He's okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's the level.
Yeah, he's okay.
That's the level.
But
him going to the G League helped him a lot.
No, but the fact that I said he's real, he's okay, is that's the two Tim Hardaways you gonna get. You know,
he's very streaky. Very streaky. He's really hot.
But for real, the first opening season. Open game of the season this year.
Oh no,
he was looking crazy.
Yeah,
he was looking like a brand new Tim Hardaway.
And what happened about 20 games?
Yo, but wait, it was about $70 million, and what was his contract?
Yeah,
$72 million for 4 years. I can never forget that contract. I'm glad we got rid of that.
Yo, I mean, people say it all the time. Like, you grind for that big deal, and then you get it. And then it's like, that's your time to coast. Like, that's your time to relax.
Where he at, Dallas?
You on Dallas sitting on the bench?
Oh, man.
He didn't even play like that.
$72 million to sit on the bench.
To sit on the bench. Look, Jerome James had the best deal to me. 5 years, $30 million to tell the coach I'm not playing. My man looked at the coach. Tony was like, yo, come in. He said,
Melo got the best. Melo got the biggest finesse ever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he went to like...
He got bought out of his contract.
He got the bag 3 times. For like, 3 teams.
He went to like Atlanta for like 30 games and got like 25 mil or some shit.
He got bought out of his contract. So they traded for him. Yeah, they bought him out.
I mean, that's crazy. Like, shit. I got a question. Has any of y'all ever wore Melos?
Yeah.
Okay, were they good?
They was all right.
What do you think? What do you think about signing?
He a super mellow. He a super mellow
fan here.
All right, so okay. So,
I might be biased.
No.
But I don't think I think no player should sign the Jordan brand personally.
Westbrook is doing it.
No. He just started. Wait a minute. Ain't no been doing it.
It's like they third.
Yeah, this is about the fifth try.
No, I mean, yeah.
Chris Paul done had the same shoe every year.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, they been stopped his line.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade,
he had a line.
Yeah, Blake Griffin. He didn't have a line. He had He was the face of what shoe was it?
The Fly.
He was the face of that shoe. It wasn't his. Yeah. So I was like, yo, Jordan Brand
and Tim
shoes.
Hardaway is the face of the
hustles. The Zoom hustles. Oh, please, man.
He definitely don't hustle.
Yeah, he don't hustle.
I ain't seen him down for shit.
He do better play.
It don't even
got
fit.
like 3 rebounds.
Yeah. But Melo, when he got there, like Melo had a few joints. Like Melo had the 8s was cool to hoop in.
A few Melos was cool.
Yeah, they was all right. A few of them was okay, but they were meant to play balling.
Yeah.
You couldn't wear them nowhere. Like 1.5, you got away with it because it was like the baggy jean era.
Yeah.
But when they re-released them, it was like
he was another one that I feel like that Denver Nuggets colorway definitely.
Oh, that was a cheat code.
Yeah.
I feel like
that was
especially
a cheat code.
For like the 12s, the retros and shit.
The 2s?
Yeah.
The Mellow 2s are like the best 2s ever.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. That's not hard to say, but
it ain't
no
saying
real
a lot.
compliment.
It ain't saying a lot, but I mean, look, out of all the 2s as they came out,
those white and red 2s look like bowling shoes, man. And shits look like, I think the black and chrome 2s is probably the best, and then the mellow 2s.
And then the mellow 2, yeah.
And then that's about it, but yeah, Jordan Brand, like signing Jordan Brand is like super, super like.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's
That's
hard.
awful.
I mean, I like what Westbrook's doing with the creative packaging and like.
We need to release them the same way. Release them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, from the business end, what they're doing is like just trying to
get the hype.
Hype, but if they were to release that would cost a crazy budget just to
get them out.
Do a pop-up. Do a certain release. 20 minutes. Be here. Get the Super Soakers. Do it in OKC somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't gotta make them retail.
Yeah, they don't. I bet you.
You could just make
people will pay $200 for that special box.
Yeah, you can make 100.
All of that.
You can make 100 of them and charge $250 or $300.
It needs to be a quick strike. I will make that a quick strike, and people will pay the bread to have that.
I mean,
because it's experience and culture, not just get the sneaker.
Yeah, like I agree. If you got that special box, or if you definitely, especially like experience with dealing with packaging, I don't even know. At one point, shoe boxes was like the hardest thing to figure out.
That's why I want to ask you about Yearbox. Because you have a see-through window on Yearbox.
Yeah, so that's actually patent pending. We trademarking that.
Yes. Wait a minute.
Shit. Yeah. This is different talk.
Say that one more time.
This is a different talk.
Yeah, that's patent pending. We trademarking that. So you see Nike with that. You just know they're paying me a bag for that, because
man.
When the next LeBrons come out,
and they got that,
and they got the window on it,
we know.
It's just about Elon Musk said it, like if you want to jump into any industry, you can't just be just as good. You gotta like raise a standard on something, and then like to me the shoebox has been the same.
But see, I feel like that comes from the perspective of a sneakerhead. When you own a lot of sneakers and them boxes start piling up and you got to figure out what's what, you want to be like, if you had a window on your sneaker, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
All right, I'm getting those.
Yep, I know which ones I want.
That was the thinking behind it because, like, I was a sneakerhead, so I had the whole wall, kicks. And then, I know if I went through this, because I'm very organized with my kids.
Everybody.
You open up a box that say, Air Max
that ain't
90,
it.
and then it's Air Max 97s, and you're like, and then now you spending 2 hours looking for a pair of kicks.
Yep.
You had the fit ready, but it's like, that was just the concept. And like, also, if you have a wall full of Nike boxes or Adidas boxes or whatever shoe boxes, and then you are that person that buys my shoe for the first time, I want it to be like 100% like as soon as you look at the overall picture, you just know like, oh,
that's that one.
Yeah,
it is.
One. And son, to me, that's just genius, you know.
Yeah.
Just to be able to have something that small changes everything.
It really does nothing. That was the first thing I said when he took the boxes out the back. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's a see-through window.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second, time out.
And I mean, like, it also goes back to like what the idea for like extending KVNELVN. You know, like I had this idea of like every shoe is like an action figure. You know, because what opened me up to even like collecting is comics.
Yeah, perfect transition.
So it's like, you know, you're a kid. You know, my uncle, God rest his soul, rest in peace, but he passed away, and he had like 6 garbage bags full of comics.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, so like I was just going through them shits, and then like you start noticing like I finished this story. You start collecting, and then like the next step up is action figures. I know everybody had them X-Men toys or the Red Power Ranger on Christmas
with the head flip.
You know when the Transformers, the diecast, you know so then like the next step up from that was sneakers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, now you start looking at shoes different.
You tie it all together.
Yeah, so now it's like, you know, just to see through windows, like my paying homage to like action figures, you know? Because when you went to
that's hard! Hold on! That's fucking hard!
Yo.
I ain't even catch that,
right? That's a ball. That's how it all ties together.
That's hard.
And then like, you know, on another note, like the colorway, I feel like this. I could put like a colorway like this shoe right here.
Yeah.
And he said he likes the colorway. He don't even know what that colorway stands for. Right? But let's just say this colorway was ugly. People consider it to be ugly. Or like when I was at Li Ning, my bad. When I was at Li Ning, I wanted to pitch a green and purple shoe and call it the Hulk. And like they gave me this crazy corporate, no, the licensing department. And I'm like, man, if you put a green and purple,
people automatically will assume, oh, that's a Hulk shoe. You get inspired by it.
If you do a red and yellow,
a Flash or Iron Man.
A Flash or Iron Man. So it's like the colorway represents like the character, and then the box represents like the packaging for the action figure, and then like the card is supposed to be like to make it undeniable. Like you can't say this isn't
the certificate of authenticity.
Yeah, and like why, you know, and then like I also feel like certain shoes don't look right in certain colorways that we was talking about. You know, like the H. If you did the H,
that ain't it. Yeah.
If you put them, if they're not all black, they just look a certain way. So it's like that's where like the design comes into. Knowing which silhouette with which action figure or which silhouette with which character would match. You know.
Got you.
And so it's like. The color gotta go with the silhouette. You can't just slap and copy and paste any color on any silhouette.
Like for example, like one of the biggest things is like, you know, how Nike would take like a dunk and would just do like any. I think they did like a Spider-Man dunk. They did like a Ninja Turtles dunk.
Yeah.
They did like a Wolverine dunk, and it's like those are very like drastic jumps from characters. Like for me, like I don't got the 4s because I didn't bring the 411s, but like the 411s got like these 4 slash marks on the side. So if I was to do a Wolverine, I'm gonna pick a shoe that has something that will represent some type of slashes or like some type of, you know, I ain't just gonna make you know, a dunk. You know, if this shoe right here, you say it's a basketball shoe, so I want to represent quickness. You know, I want to represent agility. I would do this shoe a Flash, you know. Or like, this is a Hermes. So Hermes is supposed to be the god of speed or whatever. God of messages and all that. So we did a Hermes colorway. And, you know, obviously people are like, oh, Hermes, what are you talking about? That's
You think of the clothing line, yeah.
But if you that's what you're thinking, we got orange on it. You know
there you go. There's a reason.
There's a reason behind everything. You know.
That's fire.
Yeah.
See, it goes deeper, and that's why these conversations need to be had with people who do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because there are deeper meanings from creatives when they are doing something. I'm pretty sure it's like that with you, Joey. When you make a project and you rapping,
yeah,
your bars have a different meaning, and it's up to the listener to catch what's going on. The same thing can be applied to sneakers and stuff too. There's a difference. It might be a
like
deeper
it's way
meaning.
deeper in my own mind, and trying to get it to translate from my mind to the sneaker, to translate that message. Only a few people is gonna catch it, but it's there.
And I mean, there's things like when you, especially, I'll keep it on you. Like I know for any artist or any rapper, there's a reason why you said dark instead of like black.
Word, because words matter. And every word means something.
Exactly, and there's people that gonna catch things, and people that's not, and then there's things that people will never catch, and that's what you should be okay with. Like somebody's gonna be like, like I said, I'll be designing shoes, and somebody's always like, yo, these remind me of blah blah blah. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even think of that.
We just said that. We just said that.
Just to give people that moment. Like, because when you took the sneakers out the bag, and I grabbed these right away, because I was like, oh, nah, these are the basketball sneakers right here. Because I love basketball sneakers. And I was like it popped up right. That was for me.
I was like, all right, those are answer ones. I was like, I see answers. Yeah. Like, that was my. But when you said what your inspiration was behind them, I was like, oh, completely different. Yeah. But I was like, I get it though.
Yeah.
It made sense.
And that's when it becomes art, and that's when it becomes objective and
interpretation.
And shit. Yeah, and like, when you can tell when somebody put time
and effort
and invested energy into it, and you can tell the dudes are sitting in the boardroom and it's like, all right, let's make up some story, and then like, let's call the factory and see what they got.
The returns.
And then let's just,
again.
Let's put some dollars in some marketing campaign, and let's get these shoes out.
The I'm back. I hate it when they. You're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just it comes down to, it takes a lot to find your own aesthetic and find like your own like infinite, like your infinity stone, like the thing that you can go back to.
What is it for you?
Thing you could constantly go back to and like feel like you can always get something out of it, Because what happens is people find the well, and then they drain it, and then they start looking for another well, and that's where you see like trends happen, like that the Balenciaga sock run that came out, right? You would have dropped that shoe in 2012, what would have happened?
Oh, please.
You would have dropped that shoe, any other time.
No one ain't messing with that.
Niggas would have had on the big bangs looking at him like, you crazy.
What is wrong with you?
Exactly. Dudes would have been like, yo, stop.
You're a cornball.
So it's like, but we don't hear about that shoe no more. Now we hear about the triple sole,
the chunky,
shoe, shoe. And then it's like, it's almost like by the time a trend arrives, if you trying to get on it,
it's too late.
It's already gone.
Yeah, like people's already working on 3 trends ahead. So it's like, unless you somebody that has like your own, like
a real visionary,
or you can like double down on something. Like, yo, honestly, I got like 50,000 pictures in my phone, and like 45,000 is straight colorways. The other 5,000 pictures is just like other references.
Like, trying to figure it out.
It's like and like, man, I probably got colorways for every character possible, bro. Like Street Fighter, I got a Street Fighter collection. It's just
a Zangief colorway.
Crazy.
I'm with it.
Yo, son,
I'm with it.
I got like every like.
Come through with the Akumas.
The Akumas.
Yo, crazy.
So wait. The comic you have here. What's this comic that you have?
All right. So this is my boy Ronnie Dukes and his wife Elvira. She wrote a screenplay basically a couple years back, and he's an artist, and he was like, let's just do this on our own. Let's make our own comic. So they
more self-owned.
One writer, one artist is like their thing, because a lot of people don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are into comics, but it's a lot of work to get comics out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got somebody who draws the pencils, you got somebody who does the inks, then you got somebody who does the colors, then you got somebody who does the letters. So it's a lot of work.
It's a lot.
And then to do a script is crazy hard. So it's like, for a comic, to write out every panel and what you're supposed to see.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up producing their own
that ain't
comic.
No little book either.
Yeah, over 100 pages.
That
of
shit thick. Pause.
All original art. No advertisements. Nothing.
Wow.
So I had reached out to
I can't
him.
draw one picture.
Yeah, I had reached out to him because, I mean, like, he was about to drop the book or whatever, and I was like, yo, like, I done called Marvel already. They prices is ridiculous. You know I want to do a Wolverine, yeah, and they're like, yeah, this is what you need, and the requirements, like, that don't make no sense. So idea was reach out to smaller companies or whatever. I saw his art and I thought his coloring was crazy, and I created these AWOLs. This is a collab. It has an AWOL on the soul. It has it on the tongue. These are basically some limited editions, and it's like, every time you buy a shoe, you get a book.
Oh, 1 of 111.
That's fire.
That's hard. Like, see,
and you got them numbers?
Yeah, 1 of 111. It's inside the tongue.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's real.
Yeah, so...
Okay, see, shit like this is what we've been preaching about as far as, like, innovation and making people have an experience.
Yeah, I'll
give people an experience, and you're giving people a book with it. Like, remember when N1 came out? When you bought sneakers, you got a mixtape.
Yeah.
They gave you a headband. They gave you some socks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get a full experience when you cop some sneakers.
I mean, yeah. So do I know, like, when I was growing up, the like, a bad word in sneaker culture was variant. Like, you remember variants? Variants means you had on some fake Jordans or something. You got some variant 13s or something. But
28 Streets.
But in like the comic world, variant is like is like code word for a different cover for the same book. So the idea is like
an alternate cover.
Yeah, but like the variants be going for bread. They'll grab like
it's a special edition almost.
Yeah, so like this cover is only for this book. This cover is only.
It's
for
only for those sneakers.
Yeah, only for those sneakers. So that's what 111 really means. Like 11 means a lot. In like I wore 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
But how I tied it into the comic books is, when you buy a comic, there's always a number, and it's 111, 121, 131, 141. What that means is 111 means first print, first cover, first issue, first cover, first production.
Got you.
That's what 111 means.
Mm-hmm.
So the deal that I got with anybody any comic artist is, I get the original cover, I produce the shoes, and then all the variant covers, which is technically supposed to be the ones that sell for more, that's on you. So
got you.
111 basically just means first issue, first cover, first production, and like, you got you got a piece of art, you got the story behind it, you got the character that comes with it.
You got a window on the box so you know what sneakers you about to go get.
Yeah, and
that's hard.
Another thing that we doing that like really breaking the mold is every box will be like different colors. So like these, like when I drop those, the box will be navy blue. When I drop the other one, when I drop these, the box will be yellow. So even it'll color coordinate. Even if you don't got the window, you'll know like, oh, the yellow ones is for these.
That go.
Like, yeah. So I mean, like, we making it dummy proof. Like, we making it dummy proof.
It's simple. Everyone can.
Yeah, anybody can understand it. Or even want to just like get on. And I mean, like, I'm like, really the main reason why I came on here is I wanted to see, I want to get feedback on this project that I'm working on. It's been pretty like top secret for like about a year and a half now, but it's safe to say that you know, in the world we live in now, there's nothing more popular than superheroes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, Avengers Endgame is coming out. It's about to break every
record
possible.
That shit gonna make $2 billion in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it probably made it already. But in comics, something that it's just like the sneaker world. Marvel, DC is Nike, Adidas.
I'm seeing the connection right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like they've never done this, and I figured it out. And it's like a superhero sneakerhead. It's over.
I'm with it.
It's over. I mean, like, you get your powers from the shoes. Just think about.
I mean, they tried to give Miles the Jordan ones, but
that ain't.
Yeah. It ain't moved the needle.
Yeah.
Because how many times you dropped the Jordan 1s and all you did was basically
the same thing. Yeah.
But if they gave a superhero a different kick every,
so you could make your own Justice League.
That's what we're doing. I've been working on that for about a year and some change. And the other project that I want to announce is this Modern Gods project. So teamed up with this artist, David Oliver, and basically what he did was he took all 11 Greek gods and goddesses, and he basically put my shoes on them. And each god, so this is Ares, this is Hermes, this is Aphrodite. Like, we got Hades, we got Eros, we got Apollo.
Oh, all of that.
Yeah, so we got literally 11 characters, 11 shoes.
This man is working, yo.
Yeah, and then
I'm flabbergasted. Yo, I don't know what to say at this point.
It's just like, if you pay attention, look at the cards. He's wearing this.
Yes, he's wearing the shoe on the. Oh, that's hard.
He's actually wearing the 111s.
On YouTube, guys, we gonna zoom in so y'all can see all of that stuff. Like, you'll understand.
Yeah.
This is different. All right, wait a minute. We running low on time.
Yeah.
We are gonna have you back.
Yeah.
This is a part 1.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick.
Yes.
Are those coming out in different colors?
Oh, bro, of course. Yeah. I mean, the lineup that we got like going into production is just crazy. Yeah, we set up for like niggas couldn't stop me if they wanted to.
It's
like,
too late.
It's too late. It's too late. Like, I already showed up to the game, and they're like,
you got no choice but to play me now. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, it's like too much already been done. Like, we've already developed our own tech. You know, we got our own.
And then, like you said before, patent pending stuff. So if anyone else tries to duplicate it, you eat anyway.
I'm actually surprised that you guys didn't mention it, but you know. Yeah. So very simple concept. Nike owns air. Right. So you have a air bubble. It's an air bubble because there's air in it.
Yeah.
So if I don't put air in it,
it's not air.
It's
not Nike Air.
Yeah, so it's not Nike Air. So I could use the bubble.
So is it just aesthetic, or is the cushion?
No, definitely. We actually use a different gas. We're using.
Don't say it. I
know, but we'll just say basically race car tires. Like race car tires. Like, it's crazy.
I'm not mad at this. Yeah. We are, listen. We gonna stop this.
Yeah.
We gonna have you back.
Okay.
And when you get some more mock-ups and all that.
Nah, bro, we ready now. I got fours. I got I could come back next week with a whole nother lineup. You know, I could do this.
Cause I want everybody to be here when we when we discuss it. Cause we missing a few people here, and I know Kid would appreciate this to the nth degree.
Okay.
I'm in love with this shit right
here.
Like, I love when shit got layers to it.
Yes.
I like attention to detail.
This is legit.
Like, we've been screaming about shit like this.
Wanting stuff like this.
2 years, 3 years now, where it's like, all right, we got a concept behind the sneaker that makes sense. We got things that come with the sneaker. That make me want to buy the sneaker. Besides the sneaker,
get the experience. Okay, hold on. Where can people find you?
Yeah, tell us the website, all that shit.
Instagram KVNELVN 2020. Website KVNELVN.com.
Yep.
We here, man. If you look for me, you'll find me. You know. Like, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Like,
Pusha, hit him up. Yeah. Pusha, hit him up.
Word.
Let him use it. If you know, you know.
I mean, another thing is, like, I want to make it, like, crystal clear. Like, this isn't something that, like, this is mine, but the idea is to open the doors for other people to want to design their own shoes.
Like Q did for you. Like Q did for you. And
well, you don't gotta stay with the factories no more.
Yeah, exactly. you can branch out on your own and try new things.
Yeah. I mean, like, you see somebody, like, the main reason why I have all these advantages because A, I was a ball player, B, I'm from New York, and C, like, I'm a sneakerhead. You know, like, so you combine all those experiences and then, like, you know, you have that. If you have somebody who's just a ball player,
they'll miss out on the other aesthetics that come with it.
Designing a shoe, they're gonna design it for, you know, a ball playing shoe, but 90% of these designers don't even play ball.
Ball, that's a fact. They ain't never been to pick up a ball in their life.
So how you gonna tell me you could design a better shoe than somebody that's
been on the court that know how to do a crossover and a step back?
Yeah, and like, I mean, there's a lot. But the idea is, you know, the doors is open. Yeah, anybody that want to do their own shoe, you know, I work with people. I've helped people build their own brands. I've worked with some people. We ain't gonna say nothing because we got NDAs. You know, we got NDAs, but we got paid for that already.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just want to let niggas know, like, this shit is possible.
It's
you know,
possible.
It ain't stupid to think like, yo, I'm gonna make my own shoe and like, fuck Nike. I'll make my own shoe.
That's the name of the episode. It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
there it is.
That's the name of the episode. Listen, one more time. Tell people where they can reach you at. One more time.
At Instagram, KVNELVN, KVNELVN 2020. No underscores. You know, straight up like that. And pre-orders are live for the Aphrodites, the Hermes, and I got these on deck right now. Oh, before anybody says anything, price point $165. Yeah, man, I'm here. KVNELVN.com, KVNELVN.com. It's possible, man.
It's possible. Joey, get us out of here, bro.
Yeah, it's the kid Joey Gold 24K. I'm about to follow him right now as soon as I get the airplane mode off. Because I'm interested. He has my ear and my attention.
Yes, that's a super fact.
Word. TheJoint.com, THAJOINT. Check the music, check the videos, check the merch. We got shirts and free music and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? We upgrading the site this month, so that's coming. I dropped the EP. Retrograde is out now. It's going to be in all streaming services.
I can't wait to listen when I go home,
a little bit later. So
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm listening when I go home.
It's going to be free. It's going to be on SoundCloud and all that shit for now. And later, after all the people that I know want to get to it, and it's free, and they downloaded it. Then I'm gonna put it on the streaming sites and all of that shit.
Well, I gotta shout my boy out. GQ, Genuine Quality, out of Queensbridge. He just dropped straight up the best project. Yeah, like Bet on Myself. Out on all streaming services. Look him up on Instagram, you know, GQ Everything, Genuine Quality Clothing. Stream that shit, man. Bet on Myself. Genuine Quality. Straight up.
That's the language right there.
I like this wave we've been on for this past month.
We got a whole month of just straight people just owning their own shit and just going for it.
Oh, my God. Now, look, this is the Soul Searching Podcast. Follow us on IG at Soul3Searching _ Soul Searching on Twitter. Again, youtube.com/Soul Searching Podcast. This brother here will be back. We are going to do a part 2 to this for sure. We appreciate you pulling up, my brother.
No, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes,
thanks
for
a lot.
We appreciate you. On that note, we are out of here, y'all.
Let's go.
One.